June 21st is the last day of classes in the Philadelphia School District. But for 23 school buildings, including Edward Bok in South Philadelphia, it is simply the last day. The 75-year-old school began looking to the future with its final graduation on June 20th. Access Philly and NBC 10 held a community forum that simply asked, "What's next for Bok?"
This building is different in that you have a boiler system that also heats the school across the street in Southwark. Any type of reuse of that building would have to include the school district in some sort of way to see if there's some type of lease agreement, who would maintain the boiler system. Would that be the cost of the school district? Would that be the cost of the new developer? I think we really need to have the school district's input on that.
The school district says it has put money aside in its capital budget for a new boiler in Southwark. Councilman Squilla was skeptical.
The school district right now doesn't have money to even fund the teachers and books, and to spend that additional money to put a new boiler system, I don't see how that's available at this time, but anything's possible.
The boiler isn't the only issue. The building will need up to $55 million in repairs to bring it up to code, according to school district records. It's also on the National Historic Registry.
Because it is on the National Registry of Historic Places, any developer who puts forward a reliable plan and can produce the financing and actually get the project launched will qualify for a 20% historic tax credit.
But Bok alumni are worried about the legacy of the 75-year-old school, which has a rich sports history. Alumnus Genevieve White.
Because I'm an alumni and I'm actually participating in a lot of sports in Bok, I'm really concerned with where the trophies will pretty much go at.
There is the potential for violence as students switch schools.
When you mix those neighborhoods, it creates a problem. And one of the questions that a lot of people are asking, where are my kids going to go? If they attend Southern, Southern next to them, there are a lot of parents who want to, they have a fear of sending their kids to Southern, so they're going to start pulling their kids out of Southern and Southern next. So that's the problem they're looking at right now.
And there's no guarantee that the school will sell immediately.
An awful lot of closed school buildings are still sitting empty 5, 6, 7, 8 years after they've been closed.
The community says it's willing to work together to address these problems.
The biggest concern for us, though, is we want a stable, continuing use as soon as possible.
I'll be meeting very soon with the other civic organization presidents and groups and to find out what my community can do to make this process better.
For Access Philly, this is Solomon Jones.